I'm unbreakable. Thanks to you, Bao. With you it's possible. You do. You make all things beautiful. All things beautiful. My life is beautiful because of you. And I'm unbreakable. Thanks to you, Bao. With you it's possible. You do. You make all things beautiful. All things beautiful. Once upon a time, I was searching hungry for money. Oh. Money, oh. I would do anything for it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hungry but no food to eat. Oh. Yeah. Tell myself that I want to quit. Yeah, yeah. The devil has always been a liar. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, the magic are not true. Yeah. I met Jesus my whole life for time. Oh, oh, oh. From now I'm a child of God. Oh, yeah, yeah. You pick me up from my clay. So beautiful, beautiful. Your love is too big, oh. You make God shy, oh. You they bless me, oh. Everything, yeah, oh. With you it's possible. You know they disappoint, oh. You make all things beautiful. All things beautiful. Love is too big, oh. They make God shy, oh. You they bless me, oh.
And that's just beautiful. He's in the studio this morning. Good morning. How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing great.
Oh, give me that
great,
fist. Our newest greeting. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Of all the genres of music, what inspired you to choose gospel music, gospel urban music?
Oh, okay, for gospel music, I would say I've been a church boy. I mean, from day one. Yeah, and then I've been singing
in the church.
Yes, and then I'm an instrumentalist as well.
Okay.
I've been playing since Sunday school.
Which instrument do you play?
I play the trumpet. I play the keyboard. I play a bit of the bass guitar. Yeah, so these are the instruments.
Do you think that as an artist, it is important that you have background in at least one instrument or one or two instruments, or even how the instruments work to affect your music?
Yes, it is. It's very necessary.
How has that helped you?
Well, it's helped me a lot because, you know, people do the music, people have the talent, but, you know, we have the technical aspect of it. You know, and then if at least you know any of the instruments, it helps you in that aspect.
Okay.
The technical aspect, you know, it goes a long way to.
So in programming, do you add your inputs into making the music?
Yes. Yes. After writing my songs, I do the work with the producer. I mean, I have an idea of how I want the beat to be, the instruments I want to include. So I work hand in hand with the producer.
Tell me about the song, this video we just played. Tell me about it.
Okay, so the title is Live, and then it talks about the grace of God, basically, But then the story is, I mean, people who have been through certain challenges, problems in their lives, can relate more to it, you know, because relating it to grace, anyone who's been through anything and God, anyone who has experienced God in any way, you know, can relate well to this song. So that's the inspiration behind it. Yeah, and then it speaks more to the streets because that's where my focus is.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where my focus is. I'm a gospel artist. But
why to the streets though? Why do you speak to them?
Okay, I would say that's, let me call it my calling.
Okay.
Yes, I have a lot of compassion for the streets. If you look at the way I'm dressed now, I'll take this to some churches and they will look at me in some way. You know, it's one challenge that we, the urban gospel artists, are facing.
Oh wow!
You know, because now
they take fashion to judge your
Christianity or your spirituality. Yes, because now some churches have limited Christianity to physical appearance. You have to be in a certain way, present yourself in a certain way, wear nice suits, African wear, before they accept you, or before, you know, they respect you.
Wow.
Yeah, so the people on the streets are limited in that way.
Yeah. They feel cut out from being part of that society.
Exactly. Yeah, so me pushing this agenda, my message to the street is, no matter how you are, the church is there for you. It doesn't matter if you have nice clothes
or not.
Just how you are, the church is there for you. God is for us all.
Prior to this release, which other song did you have?
Okay, I had a couple of songs that I didn't release. I released some, but fortunately for me, by the grace of God, I was signed to a record label.
Okay.
Yeah, a Christian record label called Media Connect Consult.
Okay.
Yeah, so right after the signing, this was the first one I released under the label. Yeah, but under the label, I have two songs, two official songs, Life and Anything for Jesus. Yeah.
He just mentioned it because I was just coming back to that one. Let's check out the video on Anything for Jesus.
It's not about grace, anything for Jesus. Died for me on the cross. Was that way on my plus? Jesus paid on the cost. I didn't do anymore. I didn't do anymore. I didn't know what's enough. I didn't know what's enough. Be the legend.
Simple and very clear. Anything for Jesus. You wouldn't hold back at all, would you?
No.
Not at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
How impacting has this song been on to your fans as well ever since you dropped it?
Okay, it's done great. It's done great. This song is more of an Easter vibe. I mean, it has that Easter vibe because it talks more about the death, resurrection of Christ, and then what it has brought to us. Which is, it has brought us grace, it has brought us life. And that some parts of the song also talks about don't give up. I mean, in anything, just look up to God. And then always I try to advise people on the streets with, my songs. Aside speaking the word of God, I try to give like some advice. It's really hard on the streets. Some people don't understand what really goes on there. So we
until
just
you find yourself
judge
there.
them. Exactly. So, my advice is that whatever you're doing, people do a lot to take care of their families on the streets. So whatever you're doing, just don't give up. Just look up to God, work hard. One day.
It will definitely happen for you. Jux Prynx, how do people find you across your social media platforms?
Okay. As in social...
So how do people find you? What are your social media handles so they can actually follow you?
All right, so it's Jux Prynx on all the platforms. The Jux is Jux, then Prynx, Prynx.
All right. All right, and I'm very sure this video will also be on YouTube, I presume.
Yeah. It's on YouTube. Both videos are on YouTube, and you'll get the audio on all the music digital platforms.
Great. I like that. Well, I just had a conversation with Jux Prynx, so go check him out on social media as well if you want to find out more about the video, more about him as well. His brand new music is Anything for Jesus. speaks to all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My name is Jay Foley. Don't go away.